Welcome to Oracle Mornings, your daily ritual for inner connection and soulful insight. Each morning, we draw a card together to inspire your day with intention, reflection, and a touch of magic. Whether you're just beginning your spiritual journey or simply seeking a moment of peace, you're in the right place. So take a breath, open your heart, and let's begin. Good morning, everyone. It is time to kick off the week with our Oracle card reading for the week ahead. This is your host, Amanda Johnson of the Oracle Mornings podcast. Thanks for joining me again, and I have a message for you to, let's say, chew on today. And the reason I say that is because I'm pulling from an Oracle card deck that I received for Christmas from my little family because I am an extreme dog lover. We have 2 dogs of our own, and they are such a huge part of my world. And the card deck that they bought for me is called Divine Dog Wisdom Cards by Barb Horn and Randy Crutcher. Now, when I read this message, they do throw quite a lot of dog vocabulary in there, things like fetch or, squirrels, whatever it might be. So if the card message sounds a little different than usual, that is why. But I was walking my dogs through the woods this morning, out behind our home, and walking along the stream is just such a nice, peaceful time, especially now that spring is coming into the air a bit. And just thinking about the wisdom that dogs do hold and just how easily joy comes to them in the simplest things, and especially out in nature. And the card I pulled today is called Dreaming. Dream big. And I love that this message came through because if you recall, last week we pulled the Lizard Spirit card, and it talked all about how important daydreaming is. And I spoke to how that is such a great foundation for bringing your manifestations and making them into real life reality for you to live. So let's hear what dogs have to say about dreaming and dreaming big. Go ahead, take a couple of deep breaths in and out. If you fetched this card, it means that you're being called to dream. Not the kind that makes you whimper when you've dozed off or the everyday daydream about what's for dinner. This is about dreaming big and creating a vision for your life that includes everyone and everything you want in your ideal life. The kind of dreaming you do as a puppy. As we grow up, we're given instructions and commands about what to do and what not to do. Love and acceptance are tied to pleasing others, meeting expectations, and proving that we are good and worthy. That can keep us very busy chasing squirrels, where in the course of living by others' standards and fitting into their picture of who and how we should be, are we given our own field to run wild in? You may have been lucky enough to be encouraged to discover your own passions and spend most of your time following those, or not. Either way, it's up to you now, despite any duties and responsibilities you think critical, to create in that field of your own dreams and allow them to come true, giving yourself permission when no one else may. What would be ideal for you now with regard to where you live, what you do and create, whom you hang out with, and what contribution you make to others' lives? Remember that dreaming big is not about evaluating how something can be made to happen or second guessing where the ball is going to land before it's thrown. That's how to stop or sabotage any dream. How many dreams have you killed by dwelling on how impossible they may be to achieve? We simply don't always know the how of our dreams. Our job is to get clear about the what. When you do, you'll find all manner of support and resources ready to come heal your way. So here's another bone to chew on. Isolation can be a dream killer. Find the pack that gets you and your dream, and hang with them for support and help in nurturing your dream. Bury old bones and identify stories and beliefs that tell you anything less than you deserve for your dream to come true. You are worth living your dream, and you absolutely can achieve your dream. These old bone stories may show up as the voice of your inner critic, judge, skeptic, and naysayer. Release those old stories by writing them down on pieces of paper, then burn or bury them. Then write your dream on sticky notes and place those all over your house until thinking and acting on them become habitual. Always treat yourself to new and fresh dreams as old ones come true. Go ahead, take a moment to reflect. This idea of daydreaming and dreaming big is definitely one of my favorite messages that I share with people, because it's so easy for people in their busy lives and all the stress that they have and all the stress that society puts on them and the culture puts on them, or maybe even their families, to make something of themselves, that we can easily write off the things that make us happy or the things we dream of doing. I'm sure you can think of a time in your life, maybe you grew up wanting to be a musician or an artist, and someone in your family said, "Oh, you'll be a starving artist if you do that. Just keep that as a hobby." But if you really think of the people who have made it in that industry, there's so much value in their art, and people absolutely pay for it. So please keep dreaming. It is not a waste of time. And I love that this card reminds us to go find our tribe, find our pack, those others who can support us in our dreaming and have similar dreams. Because then you will not feel so isolated, and it will feel completely normal and completely natural to dream the way you do. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I hope this divine dog wisdom has given you something to think about. Until next time, take care. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Oracle Mornings. Please take a moment and follow the show so you never miss an episode. Simply open the app you listen to podcasts on, such as Apple Podcasts, and hit the follow button. Your support means the world, and I'm so grateful that you choose to spend part of your day with me. And remember, you are a miracle.